Hello everybody! It's so nice that you're here with me Saturday morning. It's Saturday morning, Volksyoga morning again. And I'll be taking you on a journey connected to space. And I know Marije went last week also into this theme of space. And I guess it is a time where we maybe experience this space where we are in at the moment, or where we would like to go, or what we would like to feel. Like, how do we create this space from within? And today we're gonna focus on this 360 degrees view around us, within us, in the circulation of us, like all these different small focus points to feel different approaches, to fill in different approaches for the theme of space and our lungs and our breathing. And it's also really beautiful. Yesterday it was full moon. I'm not doing this much with the full moon today in the practice, but we will do this rotation and a circling movement in our joints, and we will experience a little bit this movement today. But I love always the name, I just want to share this, the name of the moon of this period, because it's called, well, you can call it several names, but it is the strawberry moon. And the strawberry moon, of course, because it's the best period of the taste of strawberries. And a while ago somebody explained me this, and this person used a strawberry as an example. Imagine that we all are this beautiful strawberry. Beautifully red, nicely shaped, good in taste, everything really, really subtle. And then this strawberry is your personal light, your personal being. So that with that in mind, with the strawberry moon just yesterday and Friday night around us, and going into a sequence with a lot of focus from within around us, I capture that beautiful strawberry light from within as a small anecdote. And we will need some props, because we will start in a bit more yang approach and then dive into yin. Yang in the space and yin into our lungs. We need maybe something like a bolster or a pillow, so check if you have something on your couch where you can really prop yourself up. Maybe a belt from a jeans, or if you have a yoga belt at home, perfect. And I am sitting on a block, but it would be nice if you have a book or a block, maybe two, a little bit this thicker shapes. Because then later on we, depending on your own bodies, we can prop ourselves up, we can use these props to totally surrender in certain poses. And to start, we're gonna lay down. And again, I have made a playlist like every time, and in the link below you can find the Spotify link, and you can switch it on somewhere now while laying down. So take a block and place it like in the horizontal way behind you, or this thicker book. And make sure that you're sitting in front of it, and place your both shoulder blades like as they are being like kept, like they are held by the block really nicely. So the both two shoulder blades are really flat onto that block. Not too high, not too low. And in a moment like that, when you feel your neck is a bit collapsing backward, which some of us have, maybe you have this other block or a blanket or something to pile yourself up, you can always place that behind the back of your head. So make sure what feels most comfortable for you. Bring your tailbone away from your body and place your feet as wide as the mat, and knees kiss, they fall together. Or if it feels comfortable enough for you, For your lower back, you can also decide to stretch out your legs all the way out, hand palms along your side and up, facing the space around. And feel that block below you, beneath you, and see if you can more and more surrender your shoulder blades. Capture the shoulder blades in a way where you can totally go down. And feel this breathing, your in and out breath. Without changing too much, just feel how your breath is moving in and out. Is it high up in your chest, low down in your belly, deep or a bit more shallow? And start moving the breathing more actively. Breathing in all the way along your lungs, towards below your belly button. And on an out breath, sink everything down, everything in. Belly button falls towards your lower spine. Breathing in and create that space from within while breathing fully. And out, surrender, letting go of any tension. Breathe in and also explore the side flanks, the sides of your body, the lower belly, even below your belly button. And on an out breath, sink down, empty. Feel the full capacity of your lungs, of any in-breath. And experience how it is to melt down after each out-breath. Relax your toes and your fingers a little bit more. And then bring your arms up, straight towards the ceiling. Really spread your fingers out. Reach all the way up, breathing in here. And on an out breath, push your shoulder blades back into the block all the way down. Breathing in, stretch out, lift up. And on an out breath, sink down, push your shoulder blades back into the block. Breathing in up. And down, out. One more time. And out. One more time, up. But now on an out breath, reach all the way back behind you, along your ears. And breathing in up all the way, stretching out. Out all the way down along your body. Breathing in up, arms into the sky. Reach. And keep on reaching overhead. Breathing in, open all the way up. And out, down. One more time, both sides up, reach out. And overhead. Breathing in, arms stretch out. And out, down. Place your hands along your body. Move yourself a bit to one side so that you can take that block away. And maybe the pillow or something you had created behind your head. And just place it beside you, wherever, and just feel how it is to lay down fully. Focusing on your in and out breath again, along your lungs, all the way to your lower belly button. And on every out breath, sink down. Breathing in, feel that space, that rising inside of your body. And out, relax your jaws a little bit more. And from here, bring your knees into your chest. Maybe bring them close to your body and squeeze them a little bit into your torso. Shoulders back into the mat, long neck. Squeezing a little bit more. And out, let go and fall over to your favorite side. Stay there for a moment. Experience the pressure on the side of your body onto the floor. And in the meantime, also experiencing this space around you on the whole side, which is not connected to the floor. Feel that you have a front, a side, and a back. Create some awareness for the space below your feet and above your head. And then push yourself up to a seated position, either onto a block or onto a bolster, or cross-legged onto the floor, whatever suits you right now. Straighten out your spine, feel the length all the way from your sitting bones onto your crown. Maybe bring your belly button a little bit inward and your lower rib cage as well. Create length and a proud chest. Breathing in, more length. And out to ground. And you can use that with a sigh through the mouth. Breathing in, long, long spine. And out, ground. Breathing in for length. And out. One last time. And out. And then slowly open your eyes and find a seated position with your hands in front of your heart. And maybe you can capture here something which is a feeling you'd like to have more space within, or trying to say, like, what is there where you could use this space, where you could use the area around, where you could use that from inside. What is it? What resonates with you? Look around you and feel that around you. See where you are at. Be awake, be aware. Be aware of what is it really what you need. And sometimes that's the most difficult thing to get in contact with. But I would like to challenge you today, maybe now or during the class, that you find this connection more and more, to feel that you can expand in that precise situation where you would like to feel the room. So capture that into your mind. If you have something what resonated with you just right now, breathing into this, and move your head towards your heart, so that your heart will always share from there what you need the most, what you feel. Feel from the place, from your center. And slowly come up and directly move to hands and knees. And place your hands underneath your shoulders and your knees underneath your sitting bones. Tuck your tailbone all the way around, create all the way around spine. Push your shoulder blades separate from one another. And on an in-breath, hollow your spine all the way, open your chest, opening. On an out-breath, round. And on an in-breath, open, proud chest forward. Let your shoulder blades sink down, squeeze together, and out, shove separately, and push your lungs into the sky. Breathing in, open, and out, around. Active opening, squeezing the shoulder blades, and out, opening. And come to center. Place your hands outside of the mat. Make your cat and cow funky. Just move in whatever way your body feels it needs some movement. Forward, up, sideways. Maybe you can even look over your right shoulder and your left shoulder so you can wiggle and open the vertebrae, lateral. Just move whatever feels like. Just waking up. Body still needs to get used to this movement. And then stop. Place your hands underneath your shoulders again. And then start walking the fingertips all the way out. All the way until the fingertips are pointing towards you. That can be already quite an intense stretch in your lower arms. And see if you can make some really tiny, tiny circles. But keep aware, keep the awareness near to yourself. If it hurts, don't continue, back off a little. If it is not really comfortable but doable, make a small shift and really focus onto the wrists and the movement and the feelings you feel in your lower arms. Then stop the movement, walk them all the way back again. If you feel like you need to shake out your wrists a little bit, always welcome to do so. And from here we're gonna flip. So flip your hand all the way around. Check if your wrist is underneath your elbow and your shoulder. And if this already feels pretty intense, you can just do one hand at a time. If you feel you can handle some weight on your wrist, you just place the other one next to it. But try to keep your arms as straight as possible, a stretch on the outer arms, outer lower arms, breathing in and out. Spread out your fingers, see if you can create some more length in your arms. Breathing in, engage your core a little bit. And then come down, flip them open, sit on your heels and just do some movements which feel good for releasing. And then you grab your fingers, you interlace your fingers and you just squeeze really tightly and then you spray them open. You just move one finger and you squeeze them together again. Open one finger back, open one finger down. So all the time up and forth, squeezing, opening, squeezing, opening, squeezing, opening, and really create that movement as big as you can, really squeezing, opening, squeezing, opening. Open, squeeze, squeeze, open, and let go. Place your hands in line in front of you. And then squeeze and open, squeeze and open, squeeze and open. And just move as fast as you can. Maybe you place your shoulders a little bit more back on your body. Engage your belly button. Squeeze open, squeeze open. Let your lower arms really work for you. Really, one more time. Keep on, not one more time, keep on going, breathing in and out. And let go. Shake it all out. And then tuck your toes into the mat. Come to a squat position with your knees outside, hands in namaste, elbows on the inside of your knees. Let your sitting bones sink down as far as capable for you. If you're capable of placing your feet all the way flat into the mat, it's totally fine. heels up or down, what suits your body. Breathing in for length, crown into the sky. Open the inner legs a little bit more, chest a bit more towards your thumbs, stretching out your vertebrae. Breathe in. And out, place your hands in front of you, stretch out your legs, either with your hands onto the mat or with your hands onto the shin bones. Just choose your options. Feet is underneath your sitting bones and just make this 8 circle movement. Bend your left knee and your right knee, left knee and right knee. And make sure you make it juicy for your lower spine so that your lower spine is really creating some movement there. Bending a little bit more, let your head hang low. Maybe say a little bit yes and no. Really feel the fluidity, the movement in that space around you. Stop the movement and go the other way. So you might need to think a little bit what is the other way. It always is the way where it feels a little bit awkward, maybe a little bit stiff in the beginning. Move the other way. Make sure you massage your lower back open like this. And stop the movement. Place your feet firmly into the floor. Bend your knees and round yourself. Slowly, slowly move all the way up. And from here, come to a standing posture. Feel the feet underneath your knees and feel that whole line, that whole grounding into the feet on the floor. Bend your knees a little bit more. Relax your shoulders. And we will go and do a breathing exercise here. A breathing meditation with movement. So you're standing quite firmly, but we're going to move in a 3 in-breaths and a forward fold and out-breath. So breathing, I will show you one time and then we go together a few times in a circulation. And it's as following. Breathing in halfway, arms up. Second time breathing in. And third time all the way up and then out through the mouth. So it's like this. So really find that movement forward, open your chest and all the way reach and then let everything go down. If you feel like it's nicer to place your legs a little bit wider for your hips, it's totally fine too. So let's start together. Feel the grounding, create this space around you, experience your aura. Breathing in, arms forward, side, up, out. And use that movement to really breathe everything in, all the space, everything you would like in your life, everything you need, and let go on every out-breath, everything that doesn't serve you anymore. So you're breathing and using your breath to expand into that what you dream of, and every out-breath, let go of that is not serving, not in need. So on your own tempo, 3 full circles. And when you have done the last one, you come to stand. If you feel a bit dizzy, you can always look at one point on the floor or hold your hands together and look to your thumb. And otherwise, you can also keep your eyes closed. And feel what this movement has been done for you. The activating of the breathing. The first movement of warming the body. And really experience your feet onto the floor. Experience how much energy you can feel around you, beside you, behind you, in front of you, above you, below you. And from here, you step to the front of the mat. And we do a small sun salutation sequence, a little bit a different one, a little bit more to the floor. And then we will make a whole circling flow to really see all the space around it. So get like warmed up in the bodies, feel your standing posture. Open your chest a little bit more, breathing in, arms all the way up, reach. And out, fold forward. Breathing in halfway and feel that reach from the tailbone until the crown. And out, down, fold. Stepping your right leg back, knee to the floor. Breathing in, arms all the way up, reach out. Open the chest a little bit more, shoulder blades back on your back. Open the front of your right leg, sink maybe a little bit more deeper, activate your core, opening the front of your body, breathing in, and step back to a downward facing dog. Walk the dog maybe here a few times to feel that side stretch of the bodies, opening your rib cage and your spine a little bit more by some movement. Maybe bend your knees to create real length with your whole spine. Engage your belly button and your lower rib cage towards your lower spine. Active, active down dog. Lift up your right leg, stretch out, push your left heel down into the mat and place your right leg in between your hands. Left knee to the floor, breathing in, arms all the way up. Reach. Open the chest, sink a little bit more down, activate your core, breathing in, reach. And step your left leg next to your right, breathing in halfway. Crown and sitting bones far away, breathing in one more. And out, fold. Breathing in all the way up, reach out, and hands in namaste. Breathing in up, all the way reach, and fold forward. Breathing in halfway, stay here for a moment, breathing out. Breathing in, reach out a little bit more. And step your left leg back, knee to the floor. Breathing in, arms all the way up. And then interlace the fingers behind your back and open the chest. Sink down a little bit more, engage your belly button, engage your lower rib cage, opening the chest a little bit more, breathing in. And out, step back to a downward facing dog. Find your moving dog or your silent dog, anything that suits for your body right now. Activating your core, opening the shoulder blades and away from your ears back onto your body. Suck your lower rib cage in. And then lift up your left leg. Push your right heel back into the mat. Open a little bit more, breathing in. And place your left leg in between your hands, right knee to the floor, breathing in, arms all the way up. And create that awkward interlace, a weird pinky on the outside of your hands. And sink down, breathing in, open the chest more. Feel somebody is pulling on your hands behind you. Sink a bit more down in your hips, open the chest a little bit more, activate your core, breathing in. And step all the way forward. Breathing in halfway, long spine, and out, fold. Breathing in all the way up, hands in namaste. Breathing in all the way up and fold forward. Breathing in halfway and step back to a downward facing dog. Move yourself to a plank And really push your heels far away from you. Let your hip bones sink down a little bit. Look underneath your body to feel if you have a real long diagonal line. Open your shoulder blades a little bit more. Stay in a plank for a little bit here. Breathing in. Push your heels away, your crown away. Breathing in the sides of your body. And then with or without the knees to the floor, all the way down onto the belly. Push your the toenails into the floor. And then lift up your hands in a cobra. Activate your legs, activate your lower spine, breathing in here. And out, downward facing dog. Lifting up your right leg. Place it in between your hands. Left next to right. Breathing in halfway up. And fold. Bring it all the way up. Hands in Namaste. One more side. Breathing in all the way up. Then fold forward. Breathing in halfway. Feel the length. And step back, downward facing dog. Feel the length along your spine. And then move to a plank. Active plank. Activate your legs, your heels away from your shoulder blades wide. Activate your core inward. Breathing in here. Knees to the floor or in a full plank all the way down. Put your toenails into the mat. Activate your legs. Up for cobra. Lift up your hands. Crown far away from you. Breathing in here. And downward facing dog. Lift up your left leg, push your right heel back into the floor, long arms, breathing in. And placed in between your hands. Right next to left, breathing in halfway. And fold. Bring in all the way up. Hands in Namaste, hands along your body. And feel for a moment. Feel the activating of your breath. The linear focus on the mat, upwards, downwards. And to be more aware of the space and the possibilities from within and around us. We're going to make a sequence, we're going to do a sequence where we will shift our focus in 360 degrees around us. Oh, capture the awareness fully, from inside out and from outside in. Breathing in, arms all the way up. Let your arms down and interlock the fingers behind your back. Open the chest, open, and then fold forward. Breathing in here. Let go of the hands and come to Utkatasana, chair pose. Sink down with the hips, reach your arms up, activate your lower ribcage. Breathing in here. And out, fold. Then place your left leg back, knee to the floor. Breathing in, arms all the way up, reach out. Feel that stretch in the front of your body. Engage your belly button so you don't collapse. Like really activate both of your legs. Hands in Namaste. Place your left elbow on your right knee, breathing in, and open the chest. Feel that twist from your lower spine, shoulders away from your ears. And if that feels good for you, lift up your left knee. Come into this active twist. Namaste, thumb towards your chest. Breathing in, open more. And come with your hands all the way up and open, cartwheel yourself open to a wide-legged position. Place your feet parallel to the short side of the mat, more or less underneath your hands, shoulders away from your ears. Breathing in here, proud chest. And out, fold forward, both hands down. So in this moment you can always choose to place a block underneath your hands, whatever feels good for your body. Breathing in, feel some more length in your spine. And on an out breath, maybe bring your head more down.
Place the weight a bit more towards your toes, less on the heels. And then push your baby toe side of the feet a bit more into the mat. Breathing in for some space. And out to let go. Breathing in. And out, feel a stretch of your legs, inner legs, outer legs, back legs. Breathing in. And out. Now place your left hand underneath your face. Right hand all the way open and really reach into the sky. And out, place your right hand underneath your face, left hand all the way into the sky. Breathing in here. Now place your left hand onto your left chin bone and then move your nose all the way towards your left knee. So both feet now are still pushing firmly, equally into the floor. Your both sitting bones are also equally pointing back. So it means maybe that your right sitting bone pushes a little bit more back while you're twisting your upper body a little bit more towards your left leg. Breathing deeply in here. And then place your hands next to your left foot and bend your knee. Let your right leg toes come up. Open your chest a little bit more proud. And then move yourself into a runner to the other side of the mat. Sink down your hips a little bit more. Push your heel far away. Open your chest proud, create space for your lungs, breathing in here. And then maybe hop your leg a little bit closer, find your balance here on your left foot and bring your knee into your chest. Arms wide open and bring that right knee over your left. Either place your toes into the mat or hook behind your calf muscle. And then your right arm underneath your left arm and find your arms into eagle. Either with the hand palms together or the outer hands together. Choose your option. Sink a little bit more down. Lift up your elbows. Shoulders back into your shoulder blades back onto your back. Hands away from your face. Breathing deeply in here. Sink maybe a little bit down. Create a space in the back of your back, close to the lungs. Breathing in here. And then unstrangle yourself. Place yourself all the way in the front of the mat. Right leg behind your left, arms up. Grab with your left hand your right wrist and stretch the right side of your body all the way open. Both hip bones towards the front of the room, front of the mat. Feel that long stretch on the side of your body. And change side, other side. All the way, breathing deeply in here. And out. Breathing in, open your chest, maybe a little bit more to the ceiling. And then step your both feet parallel on the mat again and feel. Feel how it was to do this first circulation around, a half moon circulation around the mat. We will move this half moon halfway back again before creating a full moon circulation on the other side. Breathing in, arms all the way up, reach. And out, interlock the fingers behind your back. Open the chest, breathing in here. And out, fold forward. Breathing in here. Out, let go of the hands and come to Utkatasana chair pose. Sink your hips down, reach with your fingertips up. Open your chest a little bit more. And then fold forward and place your right leg all the way to the back of the mat, knee to the floor. Breathing in, arms all the way up, reach up, sink maybe a little bit more down. Open the front of your body. And hands in Namaste. Hook your right elbow on your left knee and open for twist. Open with your heart towards your thumbs, squeezing the side of your body and creating space on the other side of your body. And if you'd like, lift up your right leg. Find the balance in a strong position, both legs super active, breathing in here. And out, cartwheel your arms all the way open to the long side of the mat. From here, fold forward. Both feet are parallel to the short sides of the mat. Push the weight into the baby toe side. Breathing in, stretch out your back. And out, fold. Breathing in for space and out to sink deeper. Push your toes into the mat. Maybe move your weight a little bit to the front of your feet. And as if you create space between the sitting bones behind you, as if you would like to push the floor far away down, and you create openness in your lower spine, moving your sitting bones more up into the sky. Place your left hand underneath your face, breathing in, open for twist. And out, change side, breathing in, open with your left hand up. Then place both hands onto your right leg. Both sitting bones stay parallel to the floor and the wall behind, or space behind. And move your upper body towards your knee, as if you want to reach your heart towards your knee, while both the weight in both feet is still very equal. Breathing in here. And out, bend that right knee and come with your left leg toes up. Feel the inner leg a little bit open, the chest proud. And move into a runner. So we're on our way to the front of the mat again. Hop yourself a little bit closer. Create the balance by moving your knee in front of your chest. Open your arms. Hook your leg over your right. Either with your toes next to you or hooked behind the calf muscle. And then right arm underneath your left arm. Interlock your hands together, either with the hand palms or the outer hand. And then sink down. Shoulders back onto your back. Elbows up, hands away from your face. Really engage your belly button here. Sink maybe a little bit more down. And out. Breathing one more time in. And out, come to standing, grab your right hand, your left hand, find that stretch with placing your left leg behind your right. Feel that sort of banana stretch in the sky. And change side, right leg behind, grab with your left hand, your right arm, stretch. Feel that side angle. And from here, we have one more side to go. So we have seen the left side in half moon first, and we're going to create it full moon, which means that I will moon you on one moment. But that's how it is in this studio setup. Breathing in, arms all the way up. And interlace your fingers behind your back, open your chest. Engage your legs, open your chest a bit more, breathing in here. And then fold forward. Breathing in. Let go of your hands and reach out for Utkatasana. Feel the length along your spine. Engage your belly button, engage your lower rib cage. Reach out a little bit more, breathing in here. And fold. Step your right leg back, knee to the floor. Breathing in, arms all the way up, reach out. Hands in Namaste in front of your heart, right elbow into your left. Breathing in here. Feeling the opening of your chest. Reach your heart a little bit more towards your thumbs, shoulders away from your ears. And if you like, you can stretch out your right leg. Full stretch of the right leg, engage your kneecap. Keep on breathing here, breathing in here. And out, open yourself all the way to the long side of the mat. Open your chest, breathing in here, proud chest. And out, fold forward. So place your hands underneath your face or onto something. Breathing in, stretch out your back and out, fold. Breathing in here, maybe move your weight a little bit more to the toes. And open the sitting bones a little bit more to create more length in the legs and more length in the spine.
As if you're pushing your feet even more into the floor. So you're not only folding forward, you're pushing your legs back. Breathing in. Lengthen again. Place your left hand underneath your face and open for a twist. Reach out here. Breathing in here. And out. Change side. Breathing in. Then grab your right leg with both hands. And then make sure you fold your belly button towards your upper leg, your heart towards your knee. And both sitting bones stay more or less equal. See if you can push your left sitting bones a bit backward again, breathing deeply in. Bend your right knee, point your left toes up. Open your chest proudly, breathing in. And move around for runner. Find here your balance. Maybe hop your leg a little bit closer. Stand on your right leg, knee in front of your chest, and swing it over your right. Hook your toes or place it next to you, breathing in, arms open. Right hand underneath your left and sink down. Engage your belly button, elbows up, hands away from your face, shoulders back onto your back. Breathing in here and out. One more time. And unstrangle yourself, right leg behind. Grab your right wrist and stretch the right side of your body. Open. Feel the full side. And other way. Right hand holds your left wrist. Stretch that right side of your left side of your body. Squeeze the right side. And come to standing. One last round to go. Breathing in, arms all the way up. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Open your chest. And fold forward. Breathing in here. And out, let go. Swing arms into Utkatasana. Breathing in here. Fold forward. Left leg all the way back, knee to the floor. Breathing in, arms up. Hands in Namaste. Left elbow, right knee. Twist open. Create this length on the right side of your body and left side of the body. Equal length on both sides. Breathing in here. And maybe you want to lift up your left knee. Push that left heel away from you, crown away from you. Breathing in here. And then open yourself all the way open. Stretch out, breathe in, and fold. Weight into your toes, breathing in here. Fold more. Breathing in. And out. One more time. Push into your feet and into your hands. And then place your right hand underneath your face. Twist open, breathing in. And then left hand underneath your face, right into the sky. And now place both hands on your left shin bone and then twist all the way. Push your right sitting bone a bit back again, breathing in. Heart a little bit more towards your knee. One more time. Bend your left knee, point your right toes up, open your chest proudly. Breathing in here. And move to your runner. From here, find that balance into your left leg, right knee in front of you, engage your core. Hook your knee over your left, open your arms, left hand left underneath your right. Hook your toes or place them on the mat, sinking down, elbows up, hands away from your face, shoulder blades back. Engage your belly button here, breathing deeply in and out. One more time in. And on an out breath, left leg behind your right, stretch out, hold your left wrist. Open the chest, open the side of your body, breathing in, shoulders relaxed. And out, change side. Breathing in here. And out.
again, come to the center and just feel for a moment. Feel in your mountain. How does this work for you? How much do you feel in contact with all your limbs? How does it feel to breathe from inside out and to move around from outside in? And from here, we move ourselves down into a seated position. I will be facing you. And this is, we're gonna move into one seating position where we approach the yin a little bit more to open our lungs especially. So that's where we need the belt. And maybe it's nice for you to have a block or a bolster or something nearby, because we will go into a shoelace where we place our right knee behind our left and go sitting in between your feet or onto a block. I will use a block for my hips. And if that feels already painful, like stinging pain into the knees, move your sitting position higher up. If it then still doesn't really suit on this moment, you can always open the lower, place the lower leg open and have just a half shoelace. Everything is fine, is perfect. So find your seated position here. Breathing deeply in. And on an out breath, let your hips maybe go a little bit more. And then grab your belt, hold it in your right hand. So today I'm not mirroring you, just so that I don't get confused with all the strangled and 360 movements around. And then you swing with your right hand the belt behind you, while grabbing with your left hand as if you're swimming around you, you grab the belt behind you. So that your arm, your elbow is moving upward and your shoulder of your left arm is moving open. So it's like opening the shoulder and in a, how would you describe it? It's opening the front of the shoulder and it's opening the armpit of the other arm. So really hold the belt in such a way where you can still relax. Maybe you can even lean your head a little bit against your arm. But in the same time also experiencing a little bit of stretch. You might experiencing a lot of stretch in the legs and shoulders. We're working here on both sides, so the legs and the arms, all the joints. And start breathing more deeply into your belly. Feeling the belly button move. And see if you can relax more and more of the muscles after some activation. Can you relax your buttocks muscles more? The upper leg muscles. You relax your shoulders. Although you're holding the belt with one hand, how much are you capable of still letting go? And imagine that our bodies are just our vehicle of our souls. And that soul needs space. Wherever you feel some tensions in your body, it's just a physical body where you can maybe tune into
relax it a little bit more. Breathing 3 times deeply in and out. And on your last out breath, you let go of your belt. You move yourself forward. Place your knees together and come to a child's pose. If a child's pose doesn't feel comfortable for you, you can always flip your posture by laying on your back and holding your knees. Or lay all the way flat onto your belly or back. Choose the option suiting you the best. Using your breath to let tensions go. Focus on every out breath that there is more room, more freedom, more relaxation. And then you come back onto your knees so that we can move to the other side. So now you place your right knee behind your left and come into a seated position, either onto the floor or onto a block, whatever suits for you. I'm now suddenly confused if it was not the left. I think it's the other way around. Yeah. So do the side you didn't do before. I think it was I think I confused both sides. Yeah, so right leg is up and left leg is below. Grab your belt into your left hand now and swing it behind you while swimming your right hand around you and just get hold of this belt. And without pulling too much out of force, see if you can hold it in a way where you feel stretch, experience stretch in your armpit and in your shoulder, your shoulder socket, and then feel if you can find a moment where you can stretch and relax. Same for the hips, relax your buttocks muscles, your belly. And use your breath by doing that, but just relaxing isn't done in one split second. It takes time. And luckily in the approach of Yin, we give our bodies allowance and time to surrender and to really feel and use our breath to create space in areas where sometimes maybe feels a bit stagnant, where you feel some stiffness, some holding back. Why are you holding back? What is it that surrendering in an awkward position like this is difficult? It's all okay. What if you zoom out and just look at yourself sitting there, understanding that our soul is dealing with our body, and that the only thing we'd like is that our bodies are healthy, strong, flexible enough. And when we create these stretches in poses where we sink in, sink within, or maybe allow ourselves to look at our feelings a little bit more. And it might create also a spacious feeling to experience that with every breath we can let go a little bit more. Breathe in and out 3 times. Use your out breath to the mount. Surrender even more. And then on your last out breath, you move yourself out of this position and come to a child's pose, or the position which was suiting you the most. See if you can surrender while not moving too much. Of course, you can always create some movement, but sometimes when you realize when you're laying still and breathing to the places where you felt some tension or some difficulties, or to relax your muscles, it's totally fine. See what happens when you use your breathing to satisfy your body even more. The capability of nurturing yourself with your breathing. And then slowly come up. And if you have like 2 blocks, or a block and a bolster, or a block and a blanket, then see what options you have to create the following pose. I'll show you so you can decide what works for you at your home. And you place the block like earlier in the beginning of the class. It's also horizontal, but then in the higher standard. So not the highest, the middle one. And then you can place another block or a few pillows together, see what you have, behind for the back of your head. So what we're going to do is laying with our shoulder blades onto the block standing here, and then create some opening of the chest while leaning with the back of our heads onto the other block or the piles of pillows. And here you can choose if you want to place your feet as wide as the mat so that your knees are touching. Or if it feels more comfortable to stretch out your legs after sitting a little bit folded in the shoelace, you can also stretch out your legs. And feel if your both shoulder blades are really carried by that block or book or bolster. And we want to create a chest opener, a heart opener, and actually to give more expansion to our lung capacity while having our head a little bit higher than our heart so that the blood can easily stream through our body, that our neck can relax as much as possible. And feel how it is when you're propped yourself up to be carried like this. To lay in a vulnerable position with your heart open towards everything around you. Using your full breathing, full lung capacity to massage your torso from inside out. Relax your jaw. Are you able to relax your neck and your head a little bit more heavy into the props you positioned there? And
Screen your body from crown to toes. How is your head, your eyes, cheeks and jaw doing? Can you relax them a little bit more? Relax the throat area, behind the ears, in connection to your shoulders. You can create more heaviness in your shoulder sockets, all the way down into your elbows, lower arms. Your fingers, fingertips. Feeling the block below your shoulder blades and the warmth it might create by opening like this. The area of your solar plexus, the rib cage pushed upward. Are you able to relax your diaphragm and your belly button, lower belly a little bit more? Heavy thighs, upper legs, relaxed kneecaps, like calf muscles. Letting go of the tension in the ankles, the inner and the outer feet, and your toes. Totally relax from crown to toes. You can decide if you'd like to stay here as your Shavasana, or if it feels more comfortable for you to be totally flat on the ground, is also fine, and take away everything below you. Choose your option and surrender in that position. Keep your body heavy. Be aware of the space around you, but let go of the active breathing. Use your personal system. Rely on yourself. And if you feel like staying in Shavasana a while longer, please do so. If you're ready to come out together with me out of class, start deepening your breathing. Fill the lung capacity with air and move your belly button. And every out breath, releasing, so really activating your breathing in and out again. Moving your fingers and your toes. And if you're still laying on your blocks and pillows, find a way to take them away from below you, beneath you. Lay all the way back down onto the floor and move yourself directly to your side. If you were in full Shavasana without the blocks, just turn to your side as well and stay here for a moment. Feel the energy flow along your spine, along your body. Feel the relaxation of your limbs. Breathing deeply in here. And on an out breath, push yourself up to a seated position. Either with your hips lifted or onto the floor. Keep your eyes closed and find that length along your spine, sinking your sitting bones down into the floor. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. Let's create some awareness around us. And breathing deeply in. And out to the sides, your left and your right side. Create a space around you, known as our energy field, our aura. Breathing in. Breathe out to your front. Breathing in. Out to the back of your body. Breathing in. Out to below you, into the earth. Breathing in. And out to above you. Breathing deeply in. And out fully around you. 2 more times. Bring your hands into Namaste in front of your heart. And maybe you want to capture something in your mind where you'd like to gain more space, from within or from around you. Whatever resonates with you. Keep this wish, this need, this wanting in mind. And bend your mind towards your heart to surrender to the wisdom of your own heart. If you'd like to share this practice for a greater good, you can even fold more forward. Surrender to the greater divine. And when you are ready, Namaste. Thank you so much to join me today, Mir Yoga Flow. On Saturday in Volksyoga, I'm always teaching. Marije is always teaching on Monday and Wednesday. And in this Corona time still, you can enjoy her on Sunday in a yin sequence. So when you feel like you want to dive more into yin, tomorrow at 10 she will launch one yin class. And if you feel like creating future perspectives of diving in real life together into the yin and the yang, my retreats are still listed. We can still, if the borders are open, we still will do them. In South France, end of September and next year in June. But also I will release some weekend retreats, same in South France, 4 times, every season. So we will have an autumn edition in September, and in November a winter edition, and so every month there is another edition, especially inspired by the seasons and the elements, and also in the Netherlands. And these dates are almost confirmed, but there's a very big chance that coming week I can launch the dates for a autumn retreat in October and a winter retreat in January. So please keep yourself posted on Mir Yoga Flow, Instagram, Facebook, or my website to keep updated, and keep updated by me and Marije in Volksyoga. I am and we are so grateful you're joining us each time again. Very, very lovely. Thank you so much. Namaste.